Solving exponential equations. Oh, here we see a frog in the prince. You know, the story about changing the frog into a prince. That's kind of what we're going to do here. We're going to change one of the bases into the other base. So in order to do that, I need the bases to be the same for what we know for our skill level at the moment. So I want to look at this here and I think, ooh, look at this. 2 cubed is 8. See, you have a base of 2, 8. And it's usually easier to look at the smaller numbers. So 2 to the cube is 8. So 2 cubed is 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to this 8 and replace it with 2 cubed. Now remember, the 8 is still to the third power. So that means this 2 cubed is still to the third power. And let's think about our laws of exponents. If we go back to law 6 here, where we have an exponent on an exponent, is what I call it. I'm going to, in a sense, multiply the exponents. 3 times 3, which means it's 2 to the 9th. And if we go back to what we learned earlier, if we have the same bases, well, then obviously the exponents have to equal each other, so x equals 9. Oh, let's look at another one here. Here we have a 3, and here we have a 9, so I need the same base. I'm probably going to make it a 9 into a 3. And guess what? 3 squared is 9, so I can replace 9 with 3 squared. So I'm going to go here and replace the 9 with the 3 squared. But now, if you remember back to our law 6 that we just talked about earlier, I need to take this 2 times this 2x minus 1. It's like a distributive property. So I'm going to take 2 times the 2x and 2 times the negative 1, which makes 4x minus 2. I've converted them now to the same bases. So that means the exponents have to equal each other. So that means 4x minus 2 equals 6x. So then to solve, I need x's on the same side. So I'm going to probably subtract 4x from each side. That seems to be the way. It gives me a positive 2x, which I will now divide by 2. And then x will equal negative 1. The key to solving these is getting the same bases. And then we can set the exponents simply equal to each other.